Are we good?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway. So this is a weird thing. A friend of mine is at a funeral the other day, right? For his cousin's mother.
Mm-hmm. His aunt.
But no, because
it's not really his cousin?
Yeah, because Albanians think everyone is their cousin.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Everyone is their cousin.
Yes.
Like you meet a guy
Yeah.
at a bar that you never met before, and he introduces you as his cousin. Right.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Must be a small place, Albania. So they're at the funeral,
Yeah.
and my friend hasn't seen the lady's son in 15 years. The lady who died.
Mm-hmm.
They're not close.
No.
Because they're not cousins.
Right.
But they haven't seen each other in 15 years.
Yeah.
Right? Very important to remember that. Because at his mother's funeral, he decides to hand my friend some really good weed. And he's like, yo, if you need some.
Yo, cousin, here's some.
If you need some, I got a connection for some weed now. Actually killed my mom to bring you all together.
Yeah, to sell weed.
Yeah. I figured it was a good way to.
Yeah, to network.
Fucking crazy. Like, out of nowhere, 15 years. And so that weed that I smoked that day that I have is but it's incredible.
Over my dead body.
And it's incredible. And I was like, dude, I know it's weird. And you think it's weird what he did.
Yeah.
But you got to call this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He has
the good weed. He
like
did
a batch
of some sick shit.
And if you don't call him
yeah.
and get over the weirdness of what he did at his own mom's funeral.
He clearly doesn't give a fuck, dude.
No.
He don't give a fuck.
He's like, finally.
So it was his mom's funeral and he was selling weed.
Yeah.
Well, sort of giving it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not weird.
I guess.
Dude, I did a... People are weird.
Wait, how good? Like,
it's incredible.
What is it? What is it? Do you know this, like...
Well, so there's
Are you aware of the subtle difference? No, I know
yes.
that too, yeah. But are you aware of like, oh, this is a head high, this is a body high, this is like, this gets me motivated, this doesn't, this puts me on the couch. Like,
yeah.
You're aware of all that?
Yeah, I don't like the, I got to go lay down on a couch one.
Yeah.
That's annoying to me. Unless you feel like you might have a cool dream if you hit that and go to bed.
Right.
There's always that.
Yeah.
So that one's kind of cool for that.
What does this weed do?
This is like an upper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just feel like doing the things you like to do.
You start jamming.
Yeah. Like, you know what that's good for? Family day, time to go.
Funerals.
And like, yeah. Funerals. Awesome. It makes you happy to be there. You're laughing your ass off.
Yes, you're giving weed to
You're
people.
like, look at that. Come on.
Yeah.
Get over it. There's nothing else you can do.
That's it.
This is it.
Everybody dies.
Should be a party.
Yeah.
Should be a party. Yeah. Now that you can literally order the type that you want, you can like go, like you can use it for occasions if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to this thing. Here's what I like to do to myself. Let's say it's a family day and, she wants to go and take the kids to, I don't know, the mall, the park, city, something.
Yeah.
I'll take a couple of hits of that and I'll hate the fact that I'm not in my basement recording.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be like, why did I do that?
Why did I do that? Because this is the creative.
I don't want to be right now doing this.
Yeah.
I'm wasting goods. And then I'll turn around and go home, and it'll be over because the mood is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. It's such a quick... Inspiration is so quick.
Yeah.
You lose it so quick.
Yeah.
That you really have to... And that's why sometimes all this equipment is annoying if it's digital, because to turn on Pro Tools and record... and get everything working.
You want
sometimes
instant. Yeah.
If you smoke first and get that inspiration to record,
and then
by the time you turn the shit on, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
It's what?
I thought you were just gonna let that go. I swear I tripped on a tooth, I think, is what happened. It's like I tripped on a tooth.
Dude, I was at a fucking public toilet today, and when I'm assuming that you're a clean enough person that when, I hope, But you also eat your own boogers. But I hope you used to
Me?
eat your own boogers.
No.
You said you used to eat your
No,
own boogers.
we talked about that. I used to gum off the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mistaked you for a different disgusting person I know.
Why? That's not disgusting.
No.
Eating
It's
gum off the floor.
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But I mixed up the story because I
Right.
was saying
We talked about that together. I
in
think, the
that
same-
story,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, that might be the same thing that a guy who eats his boogers has. It's almost the same thing. Like, it's not too far off of a stretch to
Yeah.
think if you eat your boogers, you might chew gum off the floor.
It's not a stretch. It's not a stretch. It really isn't.
What was my point?
The public
so I was
bathroom.
so I'm in a bathroom,
Yeah.
and what I put like a lot of paper on the seat before I
If
sit.
you have to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do,
yeah.
do you?
Oh, yeah.
Please say yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Right. The only time I'll do a thin layer is if it's really like a
You got to go. And sometimes bathrooms look clean.
Yeah.
They look okay.
Yeah.
Like, depending where they are.
Right, but they're
Yeah.
not.
No.
Yeah.
It's,
It's a weird illusion.
yeah.
It's like the hotter you are, the less chance you have AIDS.
No.
Not the same.
No, I mean,
I think
Right,
there.
it's the
I
same
think there
in the
is
sense.
something to that, though. I think there is something to that because the girl who's hotter, most likely, isn't a complete whore.
I don't know.
Most likely,
Most likely.
there is that one that you're like, why would you suck a horse dick? You're way too hot for that. Like, you ever see those videos where you're like, you're way too hot to suck a horse dick? Something had to have happened. You're just way too hot. You would expect someone really fucked up to be doing that. And some of the chicks that do it are way too hot.
Yeah.
But my point is, like, the hotter you are, the more you can pick and choose what guy you let in you. And
Yeah.
most likely, because you're so hot, you're not gonna. There's less chance to catch it because you're not fucking as many.
I wonder if
people.
there's actual statistics on that.
I just made it up. Has to be. Has to be.
There has to be.
Yeah.
So this relates to the.
So the toilet thing.
Yeah.
I'm sitting. I made my bed.
Yeah.
On the seat, and I'm sitting there. This is at the Holiday Inn in Englewood earlier today, and
In their lobby bathroom.
well,
You're saying public.
it's public, but it's not in the lobby. Like, it's like off in the back by the pool like area.
Right, but I mean, it's not in one of the rooms. It's
No.
Yeah.
I got myself a room. Took a shit.
Took a shit. $140 shit.
Yeah, I gotta have my own room for that because I gotta smoke a cigarette, watch a fucking movie.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and
Double lined it. So what'd you do this time?
I don't know. I didn't have to go so bad. I
So
just
you
had to
time
go.
yeah.
Oh boy. So I just had to go.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there and I see this way too many times. I've just seen it way too many times. A guy opens up the stall next to me and just sits
Right on it.
right on it.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Doesn't give a fuck.
You know, because you can, the time frame, like you just know he sat right on it.
I wait for it. I
There's
wait
like-
to hear the unrolling of
Yeah,
the paper.
yeah,
You just, and I almost wanted to be like, you just what?
Yeah.
Can I see your? What do you look like, dude? I gotta see what you look like. But your shoes, I kind of get it, but I need to see. I need to see the whole thing.
You gotta shoes. The shoes tell a lot about an individual.
They do.
I swear,
They
the
do.
shoe is the telling point. I swear to God.
Yeah.
More than the clothes, than the hat, or the a hat could do it too.
Are you
but-
still wearing Velcro?
Yeah.
Velcro shoes?
right?
Yeah, I don't
Whether
blame
they're
you.
like based on their age, if they're dirty or clean, or like all sorts of things, man.
Yeah.
The type of shoe you choose, what
But
you think
that's-
is in style or not in style, or what you care about or not care about.
Yeah.
I'm always looking at shoes. I'm like, oh, that dude looks cool, and then I'm like, no, he's got those shoes on.
Yeah, it's a tough judgment, but you might be right.
So you know what I do sometimes, which I'm okay with. I always have wipes in the car.
Yeah.
Like I always have wipes in the car.
Me too. I got these little packets.
Right. So it's in my door. So like I'm if I have to shit and I have to go somewhere public,
Yeah.
that thing goes in my back pocket and I go inside.
Oh.
So I clean it
Clean up.
with a thing. I'll clean if the toilet looks clean-ish, I'll wipe it with a couple wipes
Right.
and then sit on that.
You know what's the worst? When you
Yeah.
flush it first, but it's a shitty toilet and the water doesn't completely go.
Oh no.
And you're like, I can't wait for I gotta go.
I
And now you're
shit
shitting on
into a dirty
kind of not dirty,
Yeah.
but like you want to see the water completely gone.
Yeah, because the
And
splat. You
refill.
never know what kind of shit you're gonna take, and that could splash up on your butt.
It does all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think my asshole's placed in the right place. I really don't.
It splashes.
I feel like, and I've been with girls that I didn't feel like they're like I felt like almost like their pussies were a little high or a little low.
Yeah.
I think my ass is doing that. I do. I think the angle.
There's got to be different placement on people, right?
I guarantee you, mine is
Yeah.
not where it's supposed to be.
Well,
100%.
Butt cracks go higher or lower on
Yeah.
people. Like, yeah.
Right.
I'm always looking back, like trying to like, is my butt crack in the right place? Like, is it like a weird butt
No,
crack?
but I always
Yeah.
have a fucking splashback, but like disastrous. It's always pointed, like whoever invented a toilet had the right placement
Yeah.
because he didn't sit there and go, "Oh, this thing's not good."
Right.
Sat there and was like, "Oh, this is all right."
Yeah, this is works. This is. I'm sure they went through a couple different types of
Here and
toilets, right?
there,
Yeah.
I get a splashback. Not every single time.
Yeah.
I mean, I should really shower almost
Yeah.
after every dump. It's
If
really
I'm,
bad.
If I'm home, I almost do.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
yeah, it's crazy.
is it because you just feel like your asshole is dirty, or your
Yeah.
fucking thighs are just fucked up?
No, they're just. I just want to be clean there.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I have.
I get this thing like, if it's messy, if it's a little messy,
Yeah.
you ever get it? You ever get up and you're like, okay, it's like it's not. You wipe it and it's not. I mean, you look right when you wipe.
Oh, the perfectly clean ones.
No, but you look when you wipe.
Tapered
right?
both ends. Easy out, easy.
Do you look right? You wipe your butt. You don't chuck. You look.
Of course.
Oh, right. I mean, every time, right?
You
It's like a
have to.
thing.
Who doesn't look?
So like, I'll wipe and I'll look and I'll wipe a couple times, say whatever, and I was like, oh, it was like messy, but it wasn't that bad. But then I'll get up, and there'll be shit on the fucking rim of the toilet. I'll be like,
What?
so then it
You
makes
sat
me
back too
No,
far?
I don't know. Maybe my asshole's in the wrong place. Like, so like, but the odd thing is, it's in the same exact spot. When it happens.
You have a round or elongated toilet.
It's pretty round.
That's part of the problem.
Is it?
Yeah, you need elongated toilet.
Oh,
Maybe you're sitting too far back because you don't want your dick to hit the porcelain.
I hate that.
It's
Actually,
the worst,
It doesn't-
especially in a
does
public
not feel
place.
good. Oh no.
I want to just,
I wanna
I want to
die.
just stand up and run and just boil it.
I know.
Just like
I want
the
to
tip.
die. I want to die.
I know.
I want to die.
I know.
You know what I do to tell myself to get out of that? Like my own pee comes out of there, so it
Right.
can't be that bad.
Right.
But I want to die.
Piss the AIDS right out.
Yeah, I really want to die when that happens.
I know.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
but yeah. So it's
You
in
know
this-
what I do sometimes? I started doing it for Miles, actually, my kid, because I want to, because he walks right up to the toilet. He doesn't realize that shit's dirty. I have to tell him,
Yeah.
right?
What
But in a
toilet?
public place.
Yeah.
But I put like a whole bunch of toilet paper at the edge coming out of the toilet. So when he walks close to it and he puts his dick kind of on it,
Yeah.
because he's not tall enough yet
Oh,
to.
he's so short.
He's
still.
right
Yeah.
there. The porcelain is dick
Yeah.
height. So he has to. It's almost like he's laying it on it, pissing in.
Oh, right.
He's holding it because I make him do it, but
Yeah.
he'll be close enough where he's kind of touching it.
Yeah.
So I put a bunch of toilet paper there.
Yeah.
And now I started doing that for myself in the bed. So like in the bed I make, I'll go around the toilet seat, but then I'll also put some in the front.
Oh, definitely.
Laying down this
just
way.
in case
What happens is I've
it
noticed
gets wet and it
gets-
travels
yes!
up.
yeah.
It
Tricks.
travels up.
Tricks
man.
of public shitting.
Absorption, dude. The
Yeah.
absorption. Yeah.
I know.
You got to watch out for that. And then if that toilet didn't flush and that's that dirty water you're talking about, you don't want that on there.
Oh my god, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's so scary. I
Yeah.
fucking lose my shit. Like I
But
just lose
so,
it.
so you do that, I do that,
Yeah.
right?
Not that guy.
No, but you go in bathrooms like who the fuck is there's maniacs that use bathrooms. I'm shocked every time I go in a bathroom how much piss is on the floor,
Yeah.
how much shit is in a toilet, how
Right.
much like who shit
You just-
didn't like
Is your
who-
house like that, asshole?
Right.
You don't flush at home either?
I don't get it.
I'm so embarrassed when someone finds a shit.
And where
It hasn't happened to me in a long time.
finds
A shit that I forgot to flush.
how do you forget to flush a shit?
Once in every like 4 years, I might forget
It's a cycle.
one. No, like you'll be in the shower, let's say, and then in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You take a
Oh,
dump.
yes. In my own bathroom, I forgot to flush
Yeah.
a shit a couple times.
But you take a
And
shower.
I'm
you get
actually
out.
shocked. I'm like,
Right.
I didn't flush that shit.
Right. It's like once every 4 years.
But someone else has to. Yeah.
But it's embarrassing. It's even embarrassing to find like someone else's shit. Like I'm just embarrassed for you.
yeah.
And if it sits a long time, it expands and it gets to like
The water gets to it. Yeah.
It's like a dead body.
The water gets to it, dude. Oh my god, man. Oh,
It's just
man.
embarrassing,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. You ever take a shit? You ever take a shit that is out of the water?
Yeah.
So much shit
Yeah,
that
like
it's
piled up.
There's a dry.
You
like
have to
an
get
island.
up to finish.
Yeah. There's like an island of shit. It's like
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, we used to send each other way too many pictures
Oh yeah.
of like good shits.
Yeah.
You know, like look at this, man.
Yeah.
Whether it's a mud pile
Yeah.
or whether it's
I've
like
thought of you a couple times and almost did it, but like my phone's not in there, and I'm like, I gotta get up
your phone's not in there.
in the bathroom with me.
How do you shit without your phone?
I shit quick. I don't play games. I don't shit till I have to shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you don't like
I'm in and out of a bathroom shitting in about a minute
every time.
every time.
Explosions or just one
No,
logger?
They're always different. They're just different. They're just different depending on what I ate and whatever's going on, time of day.
One day
I
was-
don't waste time in a bathroom.
Speaking of that good weed, one day I got myself way too in depth with the mathematical possibilities of the equation of how long of a shit I've taken over 40 years.
You mean taking all your shits and putting them together?
Averaging them out per shit.
Yeah.
Even if they're like even diarrhea would be like 3 cups full or something. If you poured it out, how long would that be? And then if you had a solid shit, how long would that be? And on average, times like, you know, my average, I do like 4 to 8 a day. So how many is
How many times does it wrap around the earth? I think your shit made it to the moon by now, 4 times a day.
I just started really writing this out. Like, okay, so if I had this much,
Wow.
yeah. And I was like, after like 30 minutes of doing this, I was like, dude, what are you doing?
You
Why do you need that?
you smoked that weed. From
Yeah, from the funeral weed.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's a lot. Yeah. And all this shit goes somewhere. That's pretty gross.
Where's that going?
That's not good.
Does anyone really? I mean, people know.
That's
I don't
not
know
good.
where. Is that
know-
the ocean?
Do you know in England they like used to throw it out the window and hit into the street, and then a street cleaner came and fucking they shit and dump it before Well, supposedly like the Greeks or the Romans invented plumbing, but then
I think that
we lost it. But when we lost it,
right.
like people then civilization advanced, but when those civilizations were gone, people didn't want to use the things they were using, so they resorted back to not using plumbing. Like they didn't, and then they had to go back to it because they were like dumping shit
Yeah, that's
out the windows.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a street cleaner came up and cleaned up that and the horse shit.
You know what happens when,
That's
you know what happens when a lawnmower hits like dog shit?
Oh, God.
You don't
Oh,
want to
God.
be there.
No way.
And that's what happened in the streets of London when those fucking street cleaners came and just fucking shit everywhere.
Do you know how dirty we were?
Yes,
Like walked around in mud and no pavement and
amazing.
shit and like
it's amazing.
amazing. Just dirty.
Right.
Yeah.
And we wondered why people, you know, averaged out at 40.
Oh,
35
on top of a
and
million
40.
other things. Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
talking about this with someone else. Like,
It's one of the reasons people started having kids at an earlier age, right?
oh, I don't know, but like
It's
think
another
about
statistic I just made up.
like I watch shows, right? Like, and sometimes like, so it's like, say it's like showing like the, 1582 and there's like settlers and they're like, making houses and stuff like that. You fall off the roof and have a compound fracture in your leg, you're dead.
You're dead.
You're actually dead.
Yeah, they might actually shoot you in the face
To kill
to
you.
kill you so you don't have the agony.
You just go to the
You might know
hospital,
it.
they fix you, like you can shatter something nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, but you're dead.
What if that was like
the
thing?
infection is like,
Like they knew you were gonna die.
Like a
we
horse.
don't have anything for this.
Boom, kill me.
Your friend comes over and is like, I gotta do it, and you're like, dude, we're gonna come up with something.
Yeah, we're
seriously. Just let me. Nope.
it'll heal. Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Your bone is out of your leg. It's going to heal.
Sorry, dude. It's gonna heal. Pull it on it. Rip it out.
Yeah.
Staple this shut.
Yeah.
Ah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
With those old doctors that made you drink whiskey or some shit so they can cut your leg off.
Oh, yeah, just
with
get you
a
drunk.
regular house saw.
Yeah.
Their tool bag
Yeah.
was a tool bag you would build a house with. It's the same tool bag.
the
You got
same
the
one.
hammer.
It's the same one.
The same one. You got it at the same store.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to see that same saw.
No. Oh my God. The tools. You ever see the
The
tools they
same
used?
liquor I drink is same tools I built this house with. You're gonna pull up this fucking on your fucking donkey with this shit and rip my leg out? What the fuck?
I know.
What
Could
a
you imagine this stuff?
horrible time to live.
Yeah.
Horrible.
One fall.
Right. People
mean-
are gonna say that about us now at some point. Like one point, they're gonna be like,
They
"Dude,
have to
back
be.
then?"
I mean, if you can't believe in that, then you don't understand progression. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They had to live
Yeah.
on Earth in reality.
Yeah.
Like, how would you do that?
Yeah.
Just fucking plug in.
Yeah.
Fucking go do whatever you want.
There were people like they're inventing planes, and people are like, "We're gonna go to the moon one day," and people are like, "You're insane."
Right.
But no, that's someone who knew that. Look how the things are going.
Did you see that
eventually we're
new?
gonna-
Did we talk about the Black Mirror? Did you see the new one?
Oh, so I watched.
The video game?
Yes, I just saw it last night.
Want to play?
Um. Wow.
Dude, how crazy of a fucking show.
Yo, so there's only 3
Incredible.
up, right? I'm gonna watch. We're watching the next one tonight.
That is an
when I get home.
incredible
Yeah,
writing.
We're,
Incredible.
So some of them I like, and some of them I don't. So I skip around. Like if you see my
There's
Netflix,
no storyline. You can do whatever you want.
right? But like some I watch, and I'm like, no, that wasn't that good. And then some are like, whoa, dude, that
Yeah.
was cool. That was
Mhm.
really cool.
What'd you think of that one?
I like that one. It was interesting.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
I thought that they were gonna actually like each other outside the video game.
Well, they kind of did.
No, man, they kissed and then they fought.
Right. Because
so
they're...
that nothing happened unless they were lying about it.
No, but at the end,
No, but then
they
that
met once a month or once a year.
once no, they had in the calendar. It looked like once a month. Or
Once a month.
She
They
took her-
met
and
to-
he
to-
let the
to
wife
fuck each
and
other,
and she
and
let
the-
the wife go get
And
somebody.
then she got someone like at a bar, like what
Yeah.
she first was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's so interesting.
It really interesting. What I loved about it is these motherfuckers, first of all, need to go to like work at Silicon Valley. Like they need to talk to the guys who are building AI and shit because these are brilliant minds.
Oh, the people who write this.
Yeah,
Oh, these guys do.
they're
some,
brilliant.
I mean, is it? Do you follow? Like, I don't know. Or is it a few people doing all of them, or do they just bringing in anyone that has a good and interesting?
You know
idea?
what? I read a little bit about that
Yeah.
particular one, and
Yeah.
the guy's name, which I don't remember. They talked about him as if he's the writer for the show.
Oh,
But you know
wow.
what? I'm not sure. Maybe she can find out. But what I thought was really cool was the different usages of that game. Okay, so it was they put a twist on it where the guys were kind of gay, I guess, or gay for each other, or
No.
whatever that is. Is
They-
that gay? I don't know, but
They
it kind of is
never
gay.
really.
Kind of gay.
Yeah, I guess they showed them earlier in the relationship, and he was goofing with him and kind of like
Kinda
on top
humping
of
him and
yeah,
shit,
and
yeah.
like but
Yeah, he
fooling
liked
around.
him forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It's almost
and
like
they were
sucking
weird.
your own dick.
And they were weird when they saw each other before the game happened. They were weird when the first birthday, and he showed up and he hadn't seen him in a year since his
Yeah,
last birthday.
right.
He was like, "Oh, we're gonna handshake. Let's hug."
Right,
But
right,
like
right.
they never showed an actual relationship between them.
Right.
So they left you. It was good in the writing. They left you in that like, oh, word. Did they really have a thing for each other?
Right.
Like,
What I thought was cool, it was so borderline, is that gay or not? Almost like sucking your own dick. Like, I'm so happy I was never able to get to it. I've tried 100 times.
Could you imagine?
And
Yeah.
I could never get to it.
Yeah.
And every time I think about it, I'm like,
Could you imagine you got to it?
For some reason, jerking off is not gay, but sucking your own dick, kind of. You got a dick in your mouth. I don't know. I don't know.
You do.
It's yours.
It's yours.
Same as a dick in your hand.
right.
It's in your mouth. I don't know why it's different.
Why is that different?
I don't know.
There really is no difference, but yes, I get it.
It's a little bit more gay.
Yeah. It's
There's
Yeah.
a level to gay, like
a level.
almost gay, kind of gay,
For
metro gay. I don't know.
I think there's a level to gay if you're not actually gay.
Right. I
If
guess.
you're gay, you're gay, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's
No, I guess. But
Yeah, you could be more feminine or.
but
more
why is
masculine.
that sucking your own dick is kind of gay, but jerking your own dick off isn't?
I don't know if it makes you gay, but it definitely will make you come.
Definitely
sure.
make you come. I was never able to reach it, but that gay. So my idea when I was watching that, I'm going, wow. You know, there are people who So they made it that it's a video game that you fight and stuff, and
Yeah.
you go into this dreamscape thing, whatever
Yeah,
that
but
is.
you get knocked out. Did you see that? They were like,
Yeah.
"Womp."
Right, which is just turning on the dream thing,
Yeah,
whatever that is, but in an instant,
right.
your eyes open, which is a flaw because you need someone to put drops in your eyes every once in a while.
Yeah, how long were they in there for?
That's a
was-
bit of a flaw.
That's a flaw.
You need to have like some kind of
But it also turned colors, so maybe that's what they were trying to say. Like, the eyes can be open because they're in a real like coma
Maybe.
almost. They're
Could
like
be.
almost in a coma.
yeah, that could be. I
But yeah,
guess.
your eyes would dry out.
But that's what that is. They figured out a way to like put you into that dream,
Yeah.
right? And then to connect to the game,
Yeah,
which also was really cool looking. They did a great job
I'm making it look like a video game.
making it look like
They
a
really
video
did.
game.
I
They
thought
really
it was
did.
going to look stupid, and I was
Me
like,
too.
wow, the fight scenes are kind of cool.
In the beginning, I was like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh,
Oh, it's Street
just
Fighter.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the movement, and then they had all the stuff in the background,
Right.
just like the movie.
Yeah,
and,
it was-
I mean, the show, the game.
It was cool.
Yeah.
But what I thought was cool was imagine doing it in another way where like you can just go into this virtual world
Yeah.
where you're anything you want to be.
Well, they've had movies like that, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
would be cool to be able to turn that dream thing on and instantly go, but control the direction of the dream through this interface. And like let's say a guy who lost his legs, lost his arms, has basically no chance.
Yeah.
You know, his house of cards is completely fucking crumbled. He's got
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
And you know, going into this virtual world where he can be a guy who gets laid, has legs, is a champion in his own fucking world, it could be a pretty cool fucking thing to
You're
be
saying
able to create.
in real life.
Yeah.
So if that gets created,
Yeah. Oh, we're done. Earth
We're-
is gone.
Earth is gone.
But you know what is the craziest thing?
Earth is gone.
Real estate is garbage. Think
it
about
won't matter where you are.
Think about real estate. It's one of the only things, give or take a few crashes, it's always been a place to put your money and it's secure.
Yeah.
And it gains value over time.
Yeah.
Always has. Always will.
Yeah.
Because the more people, the less room, and I mean, the
Yeah.
better places that you already have
Yeah.
in certain
Gentrifying
towns.
places and doing all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
If we create that,
Yeah. That virtual reality like that.
I don't care where your mansion is, it's garbage.
It's garbage.
I don't
Because
need
your
that.
world is going to be better than anything.
Yeah.
I know.
My world is way better than yours, even with this crazy mansion of yours.
Yep.
I can instantly just go into this dream world and be way more powerful than you ever thought you could be.
You will not interact with anyone anymore.
It's over.
You will be laying there in a virtual reality.
Hopefully
for as
the
long as you could.
robots continue to feed you.
Yeah. Right.
Don't run out of a battery.
Right.
Your whole goal is to every
Right.
once in a while wake up out of it. And how you die, like drugs, is not to wake yourself up because it's too good here. Then
Oh
you
my
die
God.
because you don't get the food.
You need the food. You need to eat and drink
Imagine
water.
that. Like, so that's the drug.
Yeah.
The drug is going back to Earth for a second.
To get food and water.
Yeah, and if life is so good in this virtual time warp, whatever the fuck it is, you can escape so deep where it's like I can't go back there. This is too good. I'm never going back. I love this here.
Yeah.
And that's how you die.
Yeah. That's how you would die.
Yeah,
This is a great movie, by the way.
crazy. Well, isn't that kind of in a way like Avatar in a sense?
Well, when you said the no legs, yeah, that's what I thought of right
Yeah,
away.
I didn't even put that together.
But they
till now,
went to another planet.
right. They went to some
This would
other
be you
planet
laying-
that's a real thing, though, right?
That's a real place.
They went to a real other planet. So
yeah.
in a sense, it's not virtual world.
No.
They kind of just got into those people
Yeah.
through that
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, they made up an avatar body. Yeah, an avatar for the
Mm-hmm.
human, and then yeah.
How crazy!
That was a great movie, by the way.
Excellent movie. I think they're coming out with another one.
He better.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Motherfucker became. I mean, he was rich.
Dude, he made
He's now a multi-billionaire
he-
from that.
toppled. He made the record for movie sales and then beat the record for movie sales.
Right. Oh, did he do the thing with the boat,
Yeah.
the Titanic?
Yeah.
Right, and then this.
And then this.
That was like 600 million.
So some people.
And this was like
so
2
usually
billion.
another person beats your record.
Right.
He beat his own record, so he has the number 1 and the number 2 grossing movies.
He's
in the
like
world.
Michael Phelps. Like every
He's
fucking
Michael
time I
Phelps.
swim, I beat my last
He
record.
beats his own record.
Right.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And what a number too. Like what a record to beat, and look how much he beat it by. I think the first one, the Titanic, was somewhere around $650 million.
Oh, I thought he went over worldwide $1 billion.
Did he?
And then this one
Maybe
was
that
like 1
was-
point something.
This was
billion.
2 point something.
Oh,
2.2 or 3.
Oh.
I think one of the Avengers or one of those other things might have beat that.
Oh, now there's a new.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And those movies suck.
I can't even really. I don't care.
I
don't care for them.
I watch them. I go with my kids, but I would never go on my own or with or on a date.
I like
Or-
Iron Man. That was cool.
Some of them are all right.
Yeah, they're
better
okay.
than others, but they're still superheroes.
Overall, it's like, what am I watching here?
You're watching an
Yeah.
action movie like that's just.
Deadpool was kind of funny.
Deadpool's probably one of my favorite ones.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, and I get that first Batman with Christian Bale.
He's a little bit Jim Carrey-ish.
Who?
The dude from Deadpool stole a little bit of the persona from Jim Carrey. It kind of went away a little bit now, but if you watch him in his earlier movies,
You think he was doing that? Because
He was.
Because
He
he
was.
is who he is from his early stuff.
no, I know.
And his stand up, he had that thing going.
I think
But you
he-
think he
I think he
looked up
took-
to Jim Carrey, kind of like
yeah, to the point where it's like, some musicians, you hear certain music.
grew up
and
watching it
certain-
and listening to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just hear it. I mean, nothing wrong with it. He's not completely robbing him, but you could see it in him.
I like him.
But
though.
he's good.
I like him. I always liked him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
He seems like a cool dude.
Like he's sarcastic, funny though, but not like like he's not attacking you. He's just being funny, kind of
Right.
like yeah.
Yeah.
And his it's not his sidekick, but the dude behind the bar. I always love him in movies.
He's funny too.
He's a funny dude.
Was he in that movie with Tom Cruise? What the I can't believe I can't remember this because it was it was the only movie that got me out of a bad acid trip I was on.
A movie did?
Well, when I went away to Amsterdam, when I
Yeah.
lived above the coffee shop there,
Yeah.
I went away with a fucked up dude
Yeah.
and a bunch of fucked
His
up friends.
Yeah.
They were all Ozzy Osbournes. Like I went away with a group of Osbournes.
You went away with
I went
Black
away with the
Sabbath.
Osbournes, yeah.
You went with Black Sabbath.
Snorting ants and shit. Like these motherfuckers,
Biting bat heads off.
these motherfuckers put me
Ripped.
over the edge. I'm
Yeah.
not like, I don't like to do heavy drugs.
Yeah.
I just like to
And
go
constantly
constantly, man.
Yeah.
Like, from the morning,
mixing stuff and like
everything.
yeah.
Just nonstop. We're
Yeah.
going to this place. We're gonna get shrooms, and then we'll walk to the other place to get the ecstasy.
Yeah.
And then this guy has some kind of powder that no one knows the name of, but it's cool, and we'll do that. And what do we just did? And what? And I
Yeah.
don't even know what drug I'm on.
Right.
I literally did not know.
So you can't. Did you do ecstasy and hallucinogenics
I did
together?
MDMA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. They call that candy flipping.
candy flip.
It's flat. It's fantastic.
Flip my candies.
It's
I was
fantastic.
shot, dude. I was so fucked up that I didn't know what to feel to the point where, when no one was looking,
Yeah.
I stood up on the cobblestone streets in Amsterdam, and I was like, I bent over to touch the ground,
Yeah.
and no one's looking. I was like, yeah, that's real. It's a real floor.
Oh. It's,
It's a real floor.
okay. I'm on the floor.
I'm on the floor. I'm
It's-
walking.
Yeah. Did
Okay.
you know you were in Amsterdam?
Like
how far away
like in
were you?
Inception when you had to like spin that thing.
Yeah.
To see that he's out of the dream.
Yeah.
I had to like touch the floor to know that it's real.
Whoa.
I was like, I'm fucking looped. I'm candy flipped.
My candies are flipping.
Walking down this fucking little I don't know what the real name for it is, but the little bridges in Amsterdam.
Yeah, they
like,
have-
there's a
yeah.
name for that thing.
Oh, they go over the water.
Like over the little canals that they have and shit.
Yeah.
There was a guy. It was probably 5 in the morning, 5:15, something like that. We're walking back from something. Me and a friend of mine. He's way a little bit ahead of me, only like 15 feet though.
Yeah.
And the Heineken horses with the barrels just passed by,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful scene.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like.
The Clydesdales.
Yeah, you're
right.
like, I only saw this in commercials.
Yeah,
Like, it's
it's
here in
really
Amsterdam.
happening.
Right, it
But
happens.
the fucking There's the thing.
Yeah, the Budweiser dog, the horses, dogs.
Spud McKenzie.
That's right. Bud Light.
So these Heineken horses pass, and it's just a beautiful morning. I'm
Yeah.
fucking looped, but
Yeah.
I know that's real.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden, I see this dude
yeah,
just pull his pants down in the middle of one of these little fucking bridges.
Yeah.
Takes his hat off,
Yeah.
little top hat, shits in it. My friend I was like, yo,
Look.
where the fuck you going, man? You're never going to see this ever.
Ever again.
And he sails it down the river.
Oh.
Like, you know the expression, shit in your hat.
Yeah.
Saw it.
He shit in
I
his
saw
hat.
it.
So you think he was like, they're so cool there, they're like environmentally sound. He didn't want to ruin the streets.
Yeah.
So he sacrificed his hat
Right.
down the river
Right.
for a shit.
Right. Unlike
The
Manhattan.
place is clean where you shit right in the
Unlike
street.
Manhattan,
Yeah.
one time at a red light on, what do you call it? The main West Side Highway.
Yeah.
Heading back towards 56, that light there,
Yeah.
56th
Because
Street.
that's the last light in the
Huge intersection.
Yeah, huge intersection. Many lanes.
Red light, guy pulls his pants down in front of everybody.
And
with their
shit.
lights on,
And
like
shit.
at midnight, and shit.
And didn't wipe it and got back in the car?
I think I missed 3 lights laughing. I just I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Everyone's like horrified. I'm like, how? Look at what you just saw.
You just saw. I know. How could
is
you?
incredible.
That's incredible.
It's
actually.
incredible.
That is incredible.
But that guy at least was nice enough to. And by the way, that dude didn't. Neither one of them wiped nothing. They just put their pants back on.
I'm not that fortunate when I shit.
No.
I won't shit if I don't have something to wipe
No way.
because it ain't.
No way.
I mean, my underwear, I guess, but
I've had times where I might have been able to drip dry, but otherwise,
I can't.
usually I need
not
something.
at this age. I need
No.
I need something. Maybe when I was younger.
A friend of
Take
mine
a clean
told
shit.
a friend of mine told me today that he once took a ride from I think Jersey City home. I think he lived in Clifton at the time, and he had to shit so bad that when you try to close but
there's so
you're
many things
driving,
you do.
so
You don't know what to do.
your legs on
You
the
don't
gas.
know what's the best.
You don't know what to do.
You don't know what
And
to
he
do.
lost it.
Into his
He
pants.
shit himself, and it was like complete mud. He said.
Oh.
And he had to drive with his ass up like this the whole way home because he didn't want to sit on his seat and fuck it all up. It was coming through his pants.
Oh, it'll go down your legs. It'll
Everywhere,
come up the
everywhere,
sides.
everywhere.
Like, oh, what would you do?
I would pull over, take my the
I would drive
bottoms-
home naked. I think
Yeah,
I
me
would
too, I was
wipe
just gonna
with
say.
everything and go home naked. I
Wipe-
don't think I could.
That's it.
I don't think I could drive sitting up.
Well, what if you didn't think it through, and then you got home and you had to get out of the car? There's a bunch of people out there. You take your shirt off and put it around you like a fucking
Fuck it.
like, hey man, I'll tell you the story tomorrow. I gotta go in.
Some dude would be like, I just saw a guy shit Manhattan, and now I saw a guy walk out of his car with his shirt around his waist.
There's a statistics for that too. How many people have shit in their cars or shit themselves
Oh, there's
as
got-
grown men?
As a grown man, do you remember? I mean, you're a huge Howard Stern fan, and
Yeah.
probably heard so many episodes. I mean, still, right? You
Yeah,
listen?
yeah.
But do you remember Greg Fitzgibbon?
Fitzgibbon.
What's his name?
Fitzsimmons.
Fitzsimmons. Do you
Yeah.
remember his shit story
No.
with the cup? You know, he was a guest years ago.
Tell me this real quick.
He had to shit, and all he had was like a soft drink cup from a fast food
Oh, yeah,
place.
yeah.
And he dumped out, and he filled it right to the perfectly to the
Yeah.
rim with a sloppy
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
But he tells the story so brilliantly.
And,
like
and then he had to do the show.
I was crying. Yeah, he was like going or to something. He was He was going on his
Right.
way to not an interview, but like either a casting call or a show
That's
or something.
hysterical.
He tells it so good. I remember crying in the car, like waiting to hear the end of the story, not wanting to go into work, like fucking crazy. But
I knew a guy that pulled over, right? I wish I could say the names of these people. Just don't want to. I don't want to say it, but very close friend. He was driving, and he had to shit so bad that he just pulled into like a parking spot, opened up the door, and shit outside the door. And then split.
And then
That's it.
split.
Put pants up and split.
wow,
You see some videos like that online with some people doing fucked up shit. Like
yeah,
that.
in malls or in like in alleys of supermarkets and stuff. Crazy, dude.
I know.
Yeah, I had a friend who was like, so he was like, maybe it's you, but.
I might have done this.
No, like maybe it's you, but like you usually have a friend if you party and you drink and you go out, like there's like a designated driver.
Yeah.
Someone that like as awful as it is nowadays, but like someone that can do it.
Right.
and do it well.
You mean drive drunk?
Drive drunk,
Oh,
drive
yeah,
high,
yeah,
fucked
right.
up, or
I
whatever.
had that friend.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had that friend. It wasn't me, but
Right.
I had that friend who was like, I had faith in him.
Me too.
He would tell you if he could or could not do it.
Right.
One time he was like, I need a minute.
Right.
And he walked away.
Right.
And went into some weird meditation or something. And then like emerged and came back and wasn't stumbling anymore. And he goes, I'm ready.
Is he alive?
And yeah, he's alive. And he drove us home straight, like where I was like bouncing off of walls in the city. Like I couldn't even walk a straight line.
Right.
He drove us home
Right.
without a hitch. So he had other capabilities surrounding that talent, I guess. And we were driving. I think we were going to get Coke and stuff. Like we were like fucked up. And you get like your stomach starts to like buckle because you know it's coming, like, or
Right.
if like the dealer's showing
Gotta
up, or like
shit.
you got to shit, you got to throw up, like you get nauseous, like whatever it is, right? He was in the car. He had an old fucking Ford Escort or something, like roll down windows, like brakes were fucked up, like broken blinkers and like all sorts of shit. And he had the roll down windows and he's driving the car and he's straight as an, like driving perfectly normal. And I'm like fucking like in the corner, like of the thing. And he's driving and he goes, I got to throw up. He goes like, no, I puke. He probably said, I got to puke. Right. And I'm like, I thought it was just like the thing you say when your stomach feels that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you don't usually hear that out of him anyway. Like
Right.
he's not a throw up guy. Like you don't know, he's never a throw up guy. He did this. He's driving. He rolled down his window and went, "Rah," and rolled up his window. Dude, not a drip on his lip, shirt, side of his car, in his car, outside of his car. Can perfectly throw up, put it in an area that he wants to, away from himself and any of his possessions.
That's a
And
pro.
He's a professional.
You know what? You want to know the difference between a pro and a novice?
What?
So I'm driving to Atlantic City,
Yeah.
right, with like a packed car.
Yeah.
We had some beers before, but I wasn't wasted.
Yeah.
But I was probably
You were driving.
yeah,
Yeah.
full a little bit from food and shit. But like we had a few beers, right?
Yeah.
We're driving, and we're smoking a joint.
Yeah.
And I start getting that cough attack, like
Yeah.
too big of a
Oh,
hit.
You don't want that stomach
Way
muscles
too
engaging
big of a
like
hat-
that.
of a
Yeah,
hit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm driving. I'm just like,
All over everything.
windshield,
Oh my
my
God.
shirt. Everyone's like, "What'd you just do? What did you just do, man? Just fucking puke everywhere,
Straight in front of you.
all over the fucking windshield, man."
Oh,
like,
my
I
God.
got pull over, man. I just did. Like, it just fucking coughed up everything.
It comes out in a cough.
Didn't
and
even
it,
think to open the window.
No, you didn't know it was coming though, really,
No.
did you? Yeah, it was
No,
one of
it's
those
like-
coffee, like kind of just
Yeah.
sent it out. Yeah,
It was a cough.
It was the food and everything. Yeah,
When it-
food, beer,
full everything, man.
beer, food.
It's just like, dude, what the fuck did you do to this car, man? We got to pull over.
Yo, who cleaned it? You did? Like
course.
that's like, oh
Yeah, well, and I even did this, and I had some here.
Oh, yeah.
But it was everywhere.
Oh,
man.
everywhere, yeah.
And I was like, well, just gonna.
You just protect whatever you can at that point. You don't want to.
like,
You know you have to
listen,
clean.
I'm
it.
fucking.
Yeah,
No, it's gonna. All right, so we're gonna just go somewhere else.
I gotta pull over.
Like, what do you guys want to do? You want to keep going? Or?
Yeah.
Yo, it's gross.
That reminds me, and it wasn't throw up though. Like so, when I lived, I lived in an apartment with two dudes, and then probably like another three guys were there constantly, right? So maybe there was at any time there was like 5 or 6 of us there, and we were partying our asses off. I mean, the place was gross. The rug was soaked in beer and footprint, like it was
Stunk.
like a party house. Like the rug, I just ripped it up one day because I couldn't take it anymore. Like I mean, people would
And
crash
just had
out.
the wood around the side from the
yeah.
sharp shit.
Oh yeah, I had to pick out. I picked for like 3 weeks straight. I had to pull out all the like things from the carpet, the staples and everything. Yeah, dude, it was terrible. Yeah, I did it all by myself. It was insane. Yeah. So the kitchen was just the kitchen was a mess. There was always dishes in the sink. I mean, you would like move the dishes to clean them. Eventually, someone would cave and like do the dishes.
Right.
But like that bowl of cereal was in there first,
Oh,
so you would move.
Moldy milk.
Dude, you would move the dishes and the woof of like rotten stuff would come up.
Yeah.
Oh, like it was so bad. So
Horrible,
bad.
horrible.
So our refrigerator was like there was a couple things that no one knew what they were in wrapped in foil in the freezer.
Right.
Right. No clue. No one would open them up. Not even for a goof. Like you didn't even touch them. The regular side of the fridge had really only baking soda so that we can fucking cook cocaine and smoke it. That's why that was there. It wasn't to cleanse the fridge, right? Sometimes there was iced tea because someone would buy like the giant thing of scoop iced tea, and then we would make it with the tap water, like, and once in a while, like a couple slices of pizza left, or like there really nothing in the fridge. We spent all our money on partying. You know, it was just an empty, disgusting.
Were you real skinny?
I was, yeah. I was probably like, oh God, 140 pounds probably.
But how old were you?
20. Well, right now, this story I'm telling, maybe say I'm 25.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm around there, mid-20s, yeah. So I come home later from work, and it's hot out, and I'm dying, and I'm like just partying all night, so I'm like dehydrated and like just a mess. And I finally just, you know that feeling you get home, doesn't matter how your home looks like, you're just home.
Yeah.
And I'm home, and there's a couple dudes in the fridge or whatever, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, did you guys fucking, did we get iced tea or whatever? Like, and I fucking kind of, I kind of open the fridge, and there's just milk. And I'm like, out of all the things, we finally have milk or whatever, and I grab the milk, and I go like this, and I turn, as I'm turning around and they're going, no, dude, I went like this, and all I felt were chunks entering my mouth. Dude, full on feel the chunks. And I go, everybody got it on them. They were all in the kitchen. Their coats, like flannels, were over. Like it hit the wall. It was on the stove and on everybody. I just saw them all turn. Like they all turned, and I drank and sprayed them with rotten milk. The entire room. It like shot out of my mouth like nothing else, like Exorcist.
Did you ever do this at a party? You go and grab the wrong beer and take a sip, and there's a cigarette?
I've eaten so many cigarettes, man. I've eaten so many cigarettes, dude. So many. Yeah.
Yeah, those are funny moments.
Yeah.
Who did that with piss? Was that a movie or was that real? I don't even know now. It has to have happened. I think one of my friends did that. Yeah, I think he did that. I think actually it was a setup, and he got pissed at the guy because he put it there. He pissed in there, and I think he told me the story that he did it.
Yeah.
Another funny one is that same kid got drunk, passed out in his bed.
Yeah.
Right, and woke up in the middle of the night and saw a glass of water, so he just downed it, but it was vodka melted. The ice was melted, so it was just pure vodka. In the middle of the night. Bad.
That's bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad way to wake up.
That's crazy.
Same kid, won't mention his name. Jerked off with Head and Shoulders.
Wait a minute. We need to get him in here as a guest,
yes,
because this guy sounds fantastic.
Do not jerk off with Head and Shoulders and leave it on overnight. Wow.
Is this kid you or?
Dude, no, but you ever see like a close up of like a pig skin or elephant skin with the cracks and the gray?
That's what happens to your
dude.
Oh,
it is.
Wait, because it dries out.
It dries out your dick. He was like, dude, look at this. And I was like, holy shit! If it wasn't for the size, I'd say you have an elephant dick. It was like,
wow,
cracked, all cracked, like that desert, the flat
desert.
desert.
I would die. I would be like,
he was in bad shape, dude.
Wait, what did he have to moisturize it back to life?
Yeah, it was weeks. Yeah, he fucked it up. Yeah, there's a lesson here. There's a lesson here.
No, there is a lesson.
Wash
here.
your fucking dick after you jerk off with some crazy shit.
But
like
you
that.
don't use something like that.
Well, if you're in the shower, I guess you could. I would never use shampoo anyway.
The smell of that would make me not want to put it on. But
I wouldn't do it either.
I also got tricked in high school.
How?
So there was this kid, and he was slick, dude. He was funny. So he was the dude. He was a Spanish kid, right? There was like two Spanish kids. Well, there was a couple, but the two like main, they were popular, and they were like Spanish guys. They both were vying for like best dressed. Like, you know, for the class, like, you know, for the yearbook.
Right. Cavaricci's?
So, whatever it was at that time, probably. But they were like the first guys to wear it because they were like Spanish. And then when they stopped wearing it, then all the white kids started wearing it. Like that's how advanced they were. They were doing things to their collars. They were putting gel in their hair before anybody. So this guy was like in our minds, like he got girls, like, and he was very open about a lot of things. Like I was a little younger. I'm pretty sure, it was that age where like you didn't really talk about jerking off, but everybody was doing it.
I don't remember an age where I wasn't talking
Oh,
about it.
you maybe that I get. That I
Weird
get.
to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. But some people keep it quiet.
What age
right?
was that?
I don't know. Like you're a teen, but like you're not like telling everybody you're jerking off all the time. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because it's not cool. Maybe I don't know. You should be getting girls instead, and like so you're not really talking about it.
Okay.
So this kid, and now I realize what he did after what happened.
Now?
Well, no, like
Get it now.
Immediately after. So he starts talking to someone, but he knows that 5 dudes are listening to him, and he's talking to one other person, and he leans over to this dude and he goes, "Dude, I did the fucking best thing last night. It was amazing." And then everyone's like putting their ear, like trying to listen to him, and he goes, "I jerked off with toothpaste. It was awesome." And then started talking about something else.
That's not good.
Dude, I went home and jerked off with toothpaste.
That's not good. How do you even do that so slow like that? How much did you use? A whole fucking tub?
Did you ever jerk off with toothpaste?
No.
It burns your dick.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I have a routine in the shower.
It burns.
You know what I do in the shower?
So bad.
So you did this.
And I had to jump in the shower.
Of course.
I was dying.
You
I
had
thought,
like that Macaulay Culkin moment. Like, ah!
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
a Macaulay Culkin moment. I was home alone. I actually was home alone.
I have a thing that I do to this day. Like I do this, especially now that there's toys in my shower. It's easier because I sit down Indian style a lot of times when I'm playing with my kid. He's brushing his teeth. I'm
Yeah.
helping him, and I'm brushing mine. Regardless, you're gonna drip
Yeah.
toothpaste on your dick.
You can't be nude. Yeah.
So I constantly hold a bucket while I brush my. He has a little bucket in the shower, like a kid's,
Yeah.
sand bucket.
Yeah.
I hold it up and fill water as I brush, and constantly dump it on my dick like this, to get the toothpaste, because those little things burn. Little fucking drops will burn your head of your dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I constantly do it.
Yeah, because I like so I'm a big like I brush my teeth first, but like dressed. Then I'll go in my room and change and come out of my clothes and then jump in the shower.
Oh, so you don't brush in the shower?
So I
Okay.
every once in a while I have to, like, no matter when I shower, and I think I've told you this before, I have to have fresh breath
In the shower?
when I shower.
What is that?
So
What is that?
So like even if I say I brush my teeth and I shower and I got something important to do, and then I come out and I'm about to get changed and I have to shit, and I shit, but I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
Like I got to jump back in the shower again.
Never know.
You never know, right?
Never.
So I got to jump back in the shower again. If I do, I rinse with mouthwash. Like I have to go in that shower with fresh breath.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Why?
I feel weird, like I'm not being cleaned when I'm in the shower and my mouth is not,
So why not just
Like-
brush in the shower?
because you drop fucking.
Hold the bucket above
Because
your-
you drop.
Hold the bucket
Because
above
sometimes
your
I
head.
turn around and then like the shower's not hitting the front of me, and then when that toothpaste hits your dick, it hurts.
My son looks at
It
me
fucking hurts.
like, what are you doing?
You're insane.
He's gonna pick up on some of the weirdest shit.
He's gonna pick up on weird shit.
He already hair blows his
He's
dick.
He's because he sees you do it.
He
He's-
air dries himself.
He's gonna be
after
a
every shower.
teenager holding a bucket with toilet paper over the fucking toilet bowl while he's pissing and brushing his
Yeah,
teeth.
like in camp. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is that guy doing?
You ever have that? Were you the? Well, maybe you were the kid, but like when I was in grade school, our bathroom had urinals, but the ones that go all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
We had like an old,
Yeah,
old,
yeah, yeah,
old
yeah.
grade school. It was like an old from the whatever early
Right.
1900s,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
So it had the old, big, long ones.
Yeah,
that
Belmont Tavern has them.
goes to the floor,
Yep.
and we all pissed like normal kids, I guess. And the one dude,
That
Would-
went forward.
nope, drop his pants to his
Yeah!
ankles,
Yeah, that
all
guy.
the way to his ankles,
Weird.
and piss in the thing.
You ever see a grown man do it?
No.
I
You've seen some of the coolest shit, by the way.
I piss and shit in a lot of fucking public places.
Wait a
man.
minute.
I can't
A
hold it
grown
in.
man does that still? Does that? He does that?
I've seen it. Like
No
maybe
fucking
twice in
way.
my life. But
Wait a minute.
I've seen a grown
I wonder
man.
if the kid who did it then is one of the grown men.
It is.
Imagine it's the
It's
grown
also
man
the
you
guy-
saw.
Yeah, it's also the guy that eats his boogers at a red light.
Oh my
Same dude.
god.
Same dude. How'd you not get out of that?
Wait, how do you not get out of that?
How do you not get out of
Dropping-
that?
Pants are designed for you to not even take your belt off.
You know what's the weird one also? I mean, dropping your pants is weirder, but
Mhm.
the weird one also is the guy who one-armed against the wall
Oh, I don't touch the wall.
opens his zipper, pulls it out, and then just puts it back in the zipper and closes it.
That's that's something. You're getting something on you for that.
Definitely.
Something's going.
Old guys
So-
with the bigger pants, they
Well,
do
you know
that.
what? You know who that is then? That's why there's piss on the floor at a urinal that I can't believe you missed.
Right,
Because I've been in some bathrooms where I had to like go wide stance.
right.
And I got my sneakers on or
I
whatever,
know.
but like I don't want to stand in a puddle of piss while I'm pissing.
You know what's the worst when
It's
you go to a
disgusting.
bathroom at the beach and you
Yeah.
forget your
Oh,
slippers?
no, I know. I have been there.
Walk into the
I've been there.
bathroom with
I've
no
been there.
shoes.
I know. I've been there.
Like in fucking Seaside or some
I've been
shit.
there, man.
It's
Ugh,
like, fuck.
I know.
You stand like, you piss on the floor because you're 6 feet away.
6 feet away.
And you're just trying to, and you're like, fuck it.
I gotta
Fuck
go.
it. I gotta do it. I'm not gonna
I
get
know.
closer than this because there's piss everywhere. I'm not stepping in it. Whether or not there's a layer of sand on my feet or not.
You just pray to God that like your body works the way it's supposed to work, and you're not gonna die from that. I mean, you're not gonna get something wrong with your feet from that. You're just like, I should be able to handle this. It's only urine, like right? Yeah, that's
Some
just-
gross motherfuckers out there.
Oh my god.
I sometimes just don't get how this is so fucked up like this. You walk into a public bathroom and it's, how is it so gross here?
It's just hundreds of people pissing and shitting.
Like a concert
Yeah,
Porto John.
dude.
I've seen people fuck in those things.
Oh, I know.
And there's shit like right under you.
Right under you.
It's not flushed.
No.
It's piles and piles of shit.
Yeah.
You ever see those Porto Johns at a party, at a concert?
Oh,
You know those like the ones you put on a job site. You open
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
You just
disgusting.
shit. There's no, you can't flush it. It's just a bunch of shit.
I fuck with people. They come out when I'm waiting. I'm like, "Yo, did you flush?" And then they look at
You
me
could
weird.
do that?
Yeah, they're like, "What?"
Some of them are real nice. You know, like the ones that
Dude, some have Perel in them and shit, and like,
yeah,
yeah, they have
the
like,
big ones,
Yeah, they have like fucking little sinks.
the
Like,
wheelchair access
yeah.
ones. They're the best.
They're the best.
The best. You got room there.
Yeah, you get the wide one at the end. The one
My
at the end.
nightmare is a bee
being in there.
in there with a bee.
Oh,
While I'm in the middle of shit, I
Oh.
noticed like a wasp or something with those two things hanging on the
Oh,
back,
yeah.
whatever the fuck that is.
that's a wasp. Yeah.
Holy shit.
With the long tails.
If I'm taking a shit,
Yeah.
you're gonna see that thing start to fucking like I'm gonna flip out in that thing.
Yeah.
I can't get stung.
Are you allergic?
I'm allergic and I don't carry the thing.
Oh, you like need.
I
your
need the
throat closes.
EpiPen thing.
Yeah.
I gotta get one.
Oh yeah.
I should really have one. I've gambled way too long. I need
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah.
Like you're like have to go to the hospital if you don't have the pen.
Well, the last time I got stung, I thought I was gonna be okay. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm all right. And I got to the restaurant. We were going out to the city.
You went Hitch, Will Smith and Hitch.
Yeah, yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
"Hey, I'm fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, one time I did do that, but I went to a garbage dump
Yeah.
to throw some shit out, and I got stung in my pinky. Driving home, by the time I got home, my hand looked like, you know, when you blow up a rubber glove, you know, it looked like that, and I was like, all right, so it's my hand, okay, fine, it's blowing up, it's
Yeah.
gonna go down. I go to take a shower, right? Still lived at home, and by the time between the time that I washed my hair, closed my eyes, rinsed and opened my eyes, I was a different person. It was. I laughed like
Didn't
you.
even look like yourself.
I was like, "What?" First of all, my dick was like really impressive.
oh wait, everything swole. Like
My dick was like, I was like, I gotta show this to somebody. Like, look at this. Look what I got.
really everything.
My
wherever
but
blood is
blotchy-
circulating.
blotchy all over my body.
Oh, wow.
Red blotches, but my
Yeah.
dick fat as a motherfucker.
Oh my god.
And like, you know those guys where you see them piss sometimes, you can catch a little and you're
Yeah.
like, it's a big soft dick.
Yeah,
Like,
right. It's soft and big. Yeah,
Soft
yeah,
and big.
yeah.
You're like, wow.
Yeah, show her.
Shower.
Yeah.
I had a shower for just a little bit. I almost want to keep a pet bee with me or something. Like, just
Sting me
before a
real
good
quick.
time, ping.
Yeah,
What
sting
the
me.
baby?
Sting
I don't
me
need
real-
Viagra.
Nope.
My pet
Sting me
bee.
real quick.
I went downstairs.
Oh, you gotta go to the hospital.
My mom was doing the dishes.
Yeah. You walked in.
She was just doing the dishes. I was in a towel. And I was like, hey.
Worst,
She turned around and was
worst
like,
person to see that is a mom.
I know.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
We gotta take it to the.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
the Benadryl?
Yeah.
Dude, I was
Benadryl.
completely like blotchy and fat and all.
Were you not breathing though?
No, I didn't have it in my throat.
Oh wow.
It was just outer. My
Yeah.
outer skin. It was just like I was just
Oh
a
my
mess.
God.
A mess with like a fucking catcher's mitt and a fucking. You know,
So wait, but here's the thing. Your hand is swollen. You look
Yeah.
like a balloon. You decide to jump in the shower.
because
you
I
don't-
thought it was just my hand.
and it wasn't gonna move
It's like,
from
okay,
there.
it's gonna go back.
Okay,
You know, it's
I
gonna go down.
could get that. I could get that. It didn't progress, so you weren't like worried about it.
Right.
But all of a sudden,
Between closing my eyes and washing my hair and opening my eyes, I was
think
like, wow, what the fuck is this? But that was the
face, everything.
that was everything.
Yeah.
Everything. My eyes, everything. My face was like just big.
Just- yeah.
Yeah, it turned into like fucking Artie Lang or something. I was like fucking fat. It was crazy looking. But I didn't feel like I need to go to the hospital, although anyone that saw me would say, dude, you shouldn't be home.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
We
be
had
anywhere.
a kid. We had a kid show up to school, dude, and we were like, dude, are you all right? Like, you know, he's like, what? Like, we were like,
Got stung?
No, he was. It wound up. He's allergic. His mom used new detergent on the pillowcases, and he slept in some shit that he was allergic to.
Oh.
So his face was blown up and blotchy, and he didn't know because we were young, and he just got up and went to school.
Didn't even look at his mom on the way
Like
out.
didn't like
went
yeah,
to
just
school.
left and went to school, and
Fuck.
and he had a reaction, dude, and we were like, bro, you got to go to the nurse. You don't look right. You don't even look like you.
You don't
Like,
look right.
Yeah.
You get beat up on the way to school.
It
kid?
looked like that's what it looked like. He got whacked in the face a bunch of times.
So that was like 2 times ago. But the last time I got stung, I didn't really get too swollen.
Yeah.
But I felt weird. Like
Yeah.
I almost was having a slight panic attack.
Yeah. You were respiratory was
Yeah, it was acting up,
yeah.
and I was pretending like everything's cool. And I was
I'll
like,
be able to breathe soon.
I'll be good.
Yeah.
Let's go to the restaurant, pretend it's not happening.
Yeah.
And when I got there, we had to wait a few minutes, and within that time of waiting, I felt like I was gonna faint in like and like die from a bee. What a
Dude, what a way to go.
What a way to go.
Out of all these things that could have happened.
I sat down like in the stairs, like where the entrance is and stuff,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything's fine."
I'm allergic to bees and I got stung.
I just need to take a deep breath. I went around the block, got like a Benadryl or something from some whatever.
That
store.
helps.
Yeah, and it was gone. But it happens to me in different ways, so I should have that.
I wonder if it's like different
EpiPen.
bees or different
That could be
amounts of stings, or I don't know how deep, like whatever.
too. That could be.
It's got to be, or your reaction at certain times. I don't know.
Yeah.
So my friend's allergic to shellfish,
Yeah, my dad too.
and he carries a pen because he refuses to not eat shellfish.
So he stabs
He's-
himself and eats it.
No, he'll eat it but he doesn't always react to eating shellfish.
So he's hoping. Not
So it is a
today.
once in a while. But
Ah.
so he'll eat it, and then if he has the reaction, he'll whack himself with it.
My dad can't even have the spoon that was in the shellfish dish.
Oh,
You
yeah, some
can't
people
serve
are-
him rice with the shellfish spoon.
Whoa.
Like he'll fucking blow up. He turns into what's that mad nutty professor?
Oh, yeah.
His lips just become super fat and eyes, and he starts to tear, and it's just like, holy shit! Is anyone gonna say anything?
You know what would have been great? I just thought of, I don't know why, like, you know, the Jackass guys?
Yeah,
Like, I wish one of them was, like, allergic to something, and then they would do it.
I'm sure they
And
did
then just
something.
film it, like, someone actually reacting. Like, I would
Right.
love to watch,
Yeah.
like, a reaction happen, like,
Right.
on purpose.
Dude, that some of them are scary. Like
Yeah.
that last time at the restaurant was kind of freaking me out, and that's what wasn't helping the panic attack. Like I talked myself out off the ledge, but I felt like I was gonna have a panic attack because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you
What's
why are you
next?
not doing anything, first of all?
Yeah.
Why are you pretending like everything's cool?
Right, because you might stop breathing soon.
Yeah.
I mean, if your throat
You might not
closes,
have time.
You might have time.
Whatever you're doing might fucking kill you.
Yeah, I try to do that a lot with a lot of things.
Like what?
Like refuse help. Like I'm gonna get through this.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't moving. Fuck
Like
this tornado.
right. Like or something like you know what I mean. Like a feeling comes on you, and I'm like, nah, I don't need a doctor right now.
Right, that's
Like
how
I don't
people
need
die.
a hospital. I
That's
don't
how
need
people
a-
die.
Yeah, I don't need a whatever it is.
You know what? That's probably the most common way people die.
I wonder.
Which is another statistic I made up today.
yeah, the most common way.
Most common way to die is
I think
people.
they have statistics on the most common way to die.
Well, my dad did that
Yeah.
when he had a heart attack. If it wasn't for my mom, he probably would have been dead. He said, I don't feel well.
Yeah.
She said he looked kind of pale, and he got up to go lay down.
Yeah,
That was his move.
his move was
I'm
go
gonna
lay
go
down.
lay down.
Yeah,
But he was pale, and she went to check on him. And she's like, he ain't right. We got to go to the hospital. Something's
yeah.
something's fucked up with you.
yeah.
And he had a heart attack.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was
And
having
this-
it at that time.
Yeah, and
Didn't know.
a week ago, I want to even say it's maybe even less than a week ago. Prior to that, he did a full checkup
And was fine.
with the what do you do when they make you run?
Oh, yeah, he did the full. Yeah, yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, you're fine. 2 days later, dropped dead. He didn't drop dead.
I was gonna say your father passed away.
didn't
Dude, I'm
drop
so
dead.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I did not know.
No, but like
I could have sold weed at the funeral.
that's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, like I think in my head, I'm always saying to myself, like, at some point, I would like to think I'm gonna determine an age to where I don't do that anymore.
Oh, right. When you're
Like,
smart enough to
all
realize
right.
it's time to go to. I should
All
go to
right,
the hospital.
I'm 60 now. I don't feel right. I'm 60.
But what happens if after a while, like the doctor's like, Kevin, like you're coming here too much,
Yeah,
and then you die.
and then you
then
stop
you-
doing it, and
and
you're
then
dead.
you die.
And that is probably how the most people die.
There's another statistic.
How long was that?
hour and 10.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was cool. That went. You cut your hair. I like the last one.